And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Behind the Toolbelt, episode 309. We are now at the 21 Turkey Salute, the 6th annual, and I'm here with my great friend, David Bruno, a.k.a. Rufus the Turkey.
How you doing, Ty?
Good.
Glad to be doing this. This is always a great event. I love it. And I don't think you could ask for a better day. I mean, I got the best day of the week for this for sure.
Yeah, man, that's definitely for sure. I think we are setting a record as far as the temperature goes. Since 1920, I think today's the warmest day in November.
Wow.
No, I think we're out. Sorry. I think we're out. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, we were handing out hoodies and beanies. I think we ran out. We've been here since 5:30ish this morning. The city actually locked the street down for us at 5 a.m. When I got here, there was already some barriers up. And then around 6:37 a.m., they came back and actually parked city official vehicles here to barricade us so we were safe.
Yeah.
And then they came back around lunchtime and got some lunch. So it was pretty cool.
I'll tell you, man, it's great to see from when you started this day one,
Mhm.
and I got to come out here with you guys and see this and take it in and participate with you a little bit and do whatever I could. But I mean, to see the evolution of this thing. There we go. Better. All right. Yeah, to see the evolution of this thing and just to see the way everybody's coming around and the way it grows. You're adding turkeys every year.
Yeah, adding turkeys.
So we
We
were
a
talking about
lot.
that. You started out how many? 30?
30.
You went,
30. We're doing 122 today.
oh,
100.
man,
Yeah, 122.
man.
So that's about approximately, I think it was 2,000 pounds. Yeah, about roughly 2,000 pounds of turkey, 1,000 pounds of propane, and shoot, I forget how many gallons of oil. I could probably do the math real quick, but we're doing 28 pots. 27 was the world record. Now that's just for bragging rights. It seemed like after the first year we did it, they never followed up with us on that. So each year we kind of just do one more than we did the year before.
Gotcha.
So we're up to 27 simultaneously deep frying the turkeys.
You know, I'll tell you, when you first were started doing this in the fire, you had the fire company out here with all the extinguishers and all that. I did not know, and still up until last week, I didn't know what could happen if you put the turkey in there until I saw a little video where somebody actually just dropped like a frozen and the whole thing boiled over, exploded in flames. I'm like, I didn't even know something like that could happen from one of these deep fryers.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's just inexperience. You got to thaw the turkeys out. So we get them a couple days in advance. We get them fresh, so then we're not battling the ice, too bad. Sometimes we'll get them they're flash frozen, but they're not rock solid.
Yeah.
And then the night before we tear them all apart. We'll take the wrappers off. We'll pull the heart and the neck out of it. The Valencia Ballroom actually donates their kitchen to us because Jen and I and Vic and a few of us used to actually do this in our kitchen at the house, like up to 80 turkeys one year. I think we ended up cleaning
Oh, wow.
and drying out and preparing them for today.
And how long is that taking?
We were in and out of there, 3-4 hours last night. I thought we were going to be there till midnight, but a lot of people actually showed up and volunteered their time. A lot of people from our team, and other people, people that we met actually through volunteering. Matt, big shout out to Matt. Big shout out to, I can't think of Lori's husband's name from the York Builders Association. He showed, I think it was Randy. I think his name's Randy. Anyhow, his last name's Lori, because Lori.
Yep.
Her husband. Shoot, I should know his name. Damn it, I'm so sorry. But it's been a long few days here. Jen and I actually did most of all the purchasing of all this stuff ourselves. We usually delegate that, but we really wanted to get things dialed in, figure out how many propane tanks we had, how many pots, how many gallons of oil we needed. To complete our SOP, because the girls a couple years ago started, a system and operational procedure on how this needs to get done, because I'm hoping this happens long after we're not doing this. Somebody, from our company is still facilitating this, potentially after Jana decide to retire.
Yeah. Well, I would certainly think so. And I mean, just look at everybody having a great time, just the engagement of everybody. I mean, you got the whole team, all hands on deck doing this. And I think that's great. Everybody's look like they're legitimately having a fun time doing this.
Yeah.
And even I have fun doing this, dressing up as the turkey. I mean, I was a little hesitant about it at first when you guys talked me into it, but I've been having a good time with it. And just there, a couple people come over, hey, can we get a picture with you with the kids and all that? It puts a smile on my face too, and everybody seems to enjoy it. Just puts people a little bit. Just gives people some good vibes.
And honestly, that's how this whole thing got started. It wasn't our target necessarily wasn't the less fortunate. It was because of the turmoil we felt. The country, our town, our city. There was just a lot going on during COVID, and we really just wanted to do something very positive due to all the negativity and the divide and all the crap that was going on. It was kind of like we didn't care. We still don't care, what position you are in life or where you're at in your life. Like, this is open to everybody, business owners, the less fortunate, religion, none of that, nothing. Just come down, participate, whether you're volunteering. We got probably close to, I think at one point, like close to 300 volunteers here. I was told about an hour ago, we had already served over 800 people. We're not even halfway through. Fortunately, we have enough food this year. And if anything, I kind of hope we have some food left over, because typically we run out of food and have to turn people away.
Yeah, see, that'd be great. And I mean, I'm looking at the portion sizes too that you folks are putting out. I mean, there's some.
Yeah.
You're filling those containers.
Yeah.
So you're not. Nobody's getting.
Yeah, we're not playing around. I mean, the youth is out here. There's a lot. I can't believe the younger generation has really stepped up to help volunteer with this thing. We got boys clubs. We have youth clubs. We have our team members' children are out here on the front lines here serving food. And big shout out. I want to give a big shout out to Mark Jones over at JCB Events. It's a food truck service. They're actually down in the kitchen of the church making all the sides and donated all the sides, the stuffing, the gravy, the mashed potatoes, the corn, all that stuff. They really stepped up. Him and his wife, his kids, his family, they stepped up. They're down there now making stuff. Our team and their families, it's become a big foundation, huge foundation of the making and the galvanizing of what TC Backer stands for. This is a part of our core values, our culture. It helps solidify that way. It's like it's kind of, you can feel it start dying down, and then all of a sudden the 21 turkey starts, and we start gearing up for it, and everybody's spirits start to lift back up. And then Monday morning when we get back to work, like, everybody takes this servant attitude to every job site. Yeah. And it lasts for months and like 3/4 of the year. And then we're kicking off, Swing for Recovery, our food drives that kind of just keep that twinge, that light, that sparkle in everybody's eyes.
Just kind of spread that stuff out a little bit every few months, and there you go. You keep everybody engaged.
Just
go from one to the next to the next.
It's almost the way to look
forward to.
Yeah, it's almost the way that we recruit our team. You know what I mean? It just, to keep that buy-in. Like, this is why we're doing it. It's much more than a paycheck. This is why we do this, is because not only do we serve turkey, we're serving a community 5 days a year that we provide the community, whether it's, we're running a promotion right now, free gutters with any roof installation up to 250 feet, 18 months, same as cash, like all these things. Like, and we've lowered all of our prices to kind of meet that, buyer's behavior of, like, because let's face it, things aren't cheap today. You know what I mean? Roof doesn't have to break your bank. So we have options. We're providing choices for people, like, through the different systems of roofing packages that we offer, to financing, to credit cards, to, less expensive products that you'll still get the same life expectancy. It just doesn't have that high big box store sticker on the side of the package,
which makes it a little bit more palatable for people too. When they see that, it's a much softer approach. Than just beating people over the head with all those.
Exactly. And this is the difference too. Our salespeople actually get paid a salary. You know what I mean? They have health insurance. They're not 1099 subcontractors only working for commission. So they're not showing up desperate.
Right.
They're not showing up like, I got to get this deal to serve my family. No, we actually pay our sales reps a commission. So when they go into somebody's house, they're actually there to serve them. We want to figure out what the problem is, diagnose it, and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. And that's a good job. I mean, and you've even grown. You continue to grow and expand the sales team.
Yeah.
pretty steadily, don't you?
Absolutely. And it's grown organically. It's not, I'm not even promoting or running ads for sales reps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they just,
So I mean, people just see what you're doing, and they're
Yeah.
saying, they're like,
exactly.
hey, I got some strengths in these areas. You're looking to add on to your team.
Absolutely.
Where can they fit in?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. No, and like we've created jobs. I mean, we'll run into people. It's not even about like what they know or what, how to do certain things. It's we're hiring based off of who they are.
Yeah.
As human beings. And then we will train you up if you want to do sales, you want to be on the gutter crew, you want to do estimating, like
So versus actually going out there and looking to recruit these people, it's just if somebody comes across in front of you that seems to make sense, you almost create something for them.
Sometimes
hey,
it's
you're like, hey, if we got some good people here we're talking to, maybe make a spot for them
Yeah.
that may not have necessarily been available or that you weren't looking to fill, but you're like, hey,
Yeah.
you got
And a
good
lot
people
of
in
times
front
they
of you.
create, because they're such good people, they actually create a position for themselves that we didn't even know we needed. They help fill gaps and find voids that, because they're just good, smart, at what they do. And, as being a first generation roofing contractor, this wasn't something that was handed to me.
Right.
So we've been trying to, figure out how to build the parachute, while already jumped out of the plane before we hit the ground, kind of thing. And a lot like Vic has created a position for himself. I mean, Chris Baker, I mean, the list goes on and on. And, this is the other thing too. We've had other business owners who stopped their businesses to actually come work for us just to be a part of this. Like literally 4, 5, 6, at least a half a dozen people, Glenn, Jim, the list, Chuck, Vic, not some of them were in our industry and some of them weren't in our industry.
Right. See, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, that's where you can tell you have a great culture going there. And that's the big thing. A lot of businesses don't have that.
No.
And it's not even, or if they do, I mean, it's there, but it's not on the same par as kind of what you've established here.
Yes.
And I see that every time I come here and I see the way everybody engages, all the genuine fun and good time everybody's having here. I don't see anybody that's like, oh,
yeah,
man, I got to be here again. I got to do this again for the whole afternoon. I don't see any of that. And that's, and that is a little surprising to a degree because that's just,
yeah.
But
that's
no,
the funny,
everybody's all in, and they love what you're doing here today.
And it's because of events like this, because culture isn't static. It's very fluid. Sometimes we get off the track a little bit and we gotta realign it. And but having events like this is what keeps it between the guide rails.
Yeah.
Our culture, and because listen, not every day's easy what we do. We work outside in all of the elements. Okay. It could be hot, it could be cold. We try to meet deadlines. We can't. There's a lot of pressure. It's a high stress, a lot of pressure, sometimes dangerous, so it's not the easiest thing that we do. But having events like this that we carry into the office Monday morning, we'll bring this energy to the office.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier, to have a why and a purpose outside of just a paycheck every single day. And everybody knows that their role is important, because if they're doing a good job at what it is that they do, whether it's a position, a whole entire department that they're overseeing, they know if they're doing a good job, that the people either under them or beside them actually get to bring a paycheck home.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a good job.
Yeah. And here's another thing too. I know you've got, when we're talking about events and things like that, you've got the York Home and Garden Show.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And that one there too. It's like when you go to these shows, you see businesses, they've got their little they've got a table, probably about as big as this table here, and they've got two people there who are just trying to squeeze and hammer whoever they can.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, because that's what those shows you expect.
Yeah, that's the point of it.
But you don't expect what you do and the setup you do, where you're showing everything you have. You got all it, but you have, again, how many people there? You've got your whole team there.
Yeah.
It's more like a team building thing. Yeah, you're going to talk to some people
from production to administrative to our sales team, of course.
Yeah.
But there's probably less salespeople there than anything else. I think it's mostly our production team and their families that come out just because that's where we're at. That's where we're hanging out. And like, we've become a big family.
Yeah.
Like if Ty's going to be there and Jan is going to be there and if Vic's going to be there, if Baker's going to be there, like I'm going to be there because that's just what just like our trunk or treats that we just did this year. We've done them before years past, but like something was different and special about this year's trunk or treats
I'll tell you, the Dottie's was really good.
Yeah.
I've not been to that. I had no idea what to expect. That was that was a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, there was
sure.
a lot of people there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people there. And our teams come out because that's where we were. And so that's where it was like, and we didn't even really ask anybody like, hey, are you going to be there? Or like beg them to be there, or they just knew we were going to be there. They just showed up. Like people came out of the woodwork from our team to just be there because we were there.
Yeah.
And that it's hard. That doesn't happen overnight. And if anybody's out there that owns a business, like, man, how did I do that? Well, you got to stay steadfast. You got to stay consistent. And that's probably the biggest thing is just stay consistent to your word. When you're indecisive and wishy-washy and, people don't know what to expect every day when they come into work. Is the door going to be locked? How's the boss? Is the door closed or is the door open? And don't get me wrong, I am not a saint and I'm not perfect, but it takes building up a trust bank. And every now and then, because of you making so many deposits into your trust bank, you can take a withdrawal.
Yeah. I'm sure most everybody on your team knows if there's a day here or a day there or a couple hours early in the morning or late in the afternoon when you just don't seem like you're as approachable. I don't think anybody takes that personally. They're just like, whoa, something may have happened. Might be better to approach this tomorrow morning or later in the day. And that's the thing. But people understand that.
Yeah.
And that's because you've been as transparent as you are. People, it's no mystery as to, hey, something must have really.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's usually, I think, how they take that too, and it's like, I guess that's the dichotomy of leadership, because you also build up what's called leadership equity. So if I am pissed and I am raising my voice, there's something major going on.
Oh yeah.
It's not, it doesn't fall on deaf ears. Like they perk up, they listen, like, okay, we're messing up. The boss is pissed at me. It's no different than when your parents are pissed off at you. It's like you get more hurt because I let you down.
Yeah.
Not because I'm scared or, dad's pissed again. I guess I'm just going to go to my room and wait until he's not pissed anymore. They listen.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we're screwing up. Dad's pissed.
Yep.
You know,
it's the same way. And so that's a good spot to be in. I mean, when your team recognizes that, that's a good thing.
We have great leadership.
Listen,
we have great leadership. It takes a village. I didn't build this by myself, and it didn't happen overnight. Our team. The amazing people that are on our team. That any given time, if I got hit by a bus, this thing would still roll forward.
Oh yeah. And that's great. And it's been fun meeting everybody here too.
Yes.
I come in here and everybody jokes with me about tipping me upside down and dunking me into the the deep fryer. I mean, it's great, and I'm glad that it's cool to be incorporated in that with you and the team. And so I always appreciate coming here and.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm still waiting for Zach Fisher to come work for us.
He's like, I'm going to get you yet. He's going to say.
We're still waiting on him to come work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No comment. No. Excuse me. No way. Nope. It's all free. Yep. Good stuff.
Awesome.
Let me see if we can't get Pastor Joel on here. Where's he at? Would Zach Fisher want to come on? I know. Or how long have we been on? We're getting rain in an hour.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Rain's finally making its way.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost feel like there's You're good? Are you good? Okay. No, it's good though. This is I was this morning, I'll be honest with you, I was choked up when I saw Amanda. It was so crazy. So Vic and I pulled in, and I was already choked up. I was 20 minutes, rain in 20 minutes. Okay. So Vic and I got out real quick. We had to move the barriers and get in here. And here comes Miss Amanda. Now it's dark, and my headlights are shining on her. It was the picture I posted this morning.
Okay.
That's actually Amanda in the middle of the street. She was already here before I got here.
Oh,
Vic
wow.
and I got here. And I got out, and I don't know if she sensed something, but she hugged me, and I was crying. I'm seriously so overwhelmed with joy and gratitude. It blows me away. First off, to have the opportunity to be able to do something like this, to have the energy, the courage, the tenacity, and bravery. Okay, to when we first started this, nobody was even out in the streets at the time when we did this. Okay, everybody was social distancing and working from home and all the crazy nonsense that was happening at that time. Okay. But to have the backing and support from actually York City. And when they showed up this morning to move the vehicles in as barriers here, they were just as excited, okay, as I was. But getting back to how I was feeling coming in here, I was thinking, man, if they knew who I was when I was a kid growing up and a teenager and the hell that I raised, it's just amazing what has transpired over the years of the man that I've become, I guess,
you hope to
and
evolve.
and the trust that the community has put in me and in the company. And it, man, I can't even, I'm struggling here to even try to even put it into words. Overwhelmed, I guess, of gratitude. And I think it's gratitude, and somebody I heard, I read, listened to someplace, it's like, this is how you measure success.
Yeah.
Not by the size of your bank account, because trust me, I've been broke as a joke, but have served 1,000 plates of food and felt like the wealthiest man in the world, being broke and serving when I didn't have it to give.
Yeah. Well, like I said too, and I was sitting over there and I got talking to some of those folks, even taking a couple pictures with them or whatever the case is. All of them were talking about how appreciative they are of you for doing this each and every year.
Yeah.
And this is I mean, this is good that you want to continue doing this.
Absolutely.
You want to not only continue doing it, but you want it to grow and evolve and expand each and every year, and just keep seeing it get bigger and bigger, and having more people turn out to participate in it, and just get.
It is amazing. And watching my kids grow up, year over year. I see my youngest son over there. Yeah, he's elbow deep in whatever the heck he's doing over there, and our granddaughter, who has been helping since she's been born, go and get the pies, and with my daughter and my wife Jana, and to watch our kids and grandchildren grow up not knowing any other way but to serve is pretty cool. And it's so impactful. This goes way deeper than what it does for me or what has done for me, but to watch our team grow into a completely different human being prior to when they actually started working here is the other impactful thing, to watch our team, who, I'm not saying they came in being selfish, but to watch them grow into a selfless, more selfless individual human being, and their families are here participating, screaming, jumping up and down in joy to want to help. And literally probably arguing and arm wrestling and fighting over who's going to do what, is what's really cool about it. Like you said, nobody's bitching like, oh, I have to do this again. It's like, no, they're fighting over like, no, I'm deep frying a turkey. No, I'm deep frying a turkey. Or no, I'm cutting the turkeys. Or no, I want to serve pies, or I want to hand water out. It's pretty cool that people are falling over themselves to want to come out here and actually participate in this. And speaking of people who need to, no, I'm just kidding. There's Chris Markey. Chris, why don't you come in here and replace me? Seriously, come in here and talk to David for a minute. Come here.
What's he gonna talk to me?
Yeah.
He's like, why? Why don't you talk to Bruno for?
Yeah.
Come on.
Get in here and talk to David. Come here, stud. Come on, stud. Well, yeah, Marky, who won't come in, he will though eventually. He has played a big part in mentoring me, and we kind of mentor each other, I guess, at this point in time, and has helped inspired a lot of these great ideas and thoughts. And for me to be a sounding board, along with Vicky Ticky Talk. Anyhow, there's my wife. Yeah, I'm getting tired.
I know you guys always have a lot of good conversations, and you and he spent a lot of time together. And each time that he's been on an episode with you, those are some of the best conversations.
Absolutely.
I always hear some good conversations, and the banter back and forth a little bit too, which always makes it fun. So
yes, but it is fun. All of it's been fun. It's been a journey.
Oh yeah.
That we're embracing. We're not bucking the system and fighting the journey that we're on. We're actually embracing the challenges, that come with, hosting things like this, or life in general. The challenges Yeah, we've accepted the
And
challenges.
then there's Rock.
Yep.
Just like we were just talking.
And
about
his buddies are here.
And I just said over the course of the last couple of years, I mean, heck, I don't know how you recognize. He's like,
I know.
he's big and he's got the long hair. I'm like, man. I said, look at that.
He's trying to take after you
I was gonna say.
with the long hair, right?
I was gonna say, look at
Mr.
that.
Hollywood got the beautiful long hair. The
Hey,
ladies
if you
love
can-
it.
If you can do those long locks like that, you gotta do it while you can.
That's
you know?
right. Exactly. Yeah, just ask Vic. Do it while you can, buddy, or you're gonna lose it. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I think if mine's gonna go, it's gonna start right up here on the top and start disappearing.
Nah, you'll be fine. You got a nice head of hair, buddy.
I'm hoping so. I'm
Yeah.
hoping so.
Well, awesome. How long we been running here, Vicky? 30 minutes? Seems a lot longer than that. Well, let's see if we can get somebody in here.
It's like it seems a lot longer than that talking to this guy. I mean,
No, I mean, we've been here for a while.
yeah, it's been.
It'd be nice if Zach would get in here. There's probably a little delay. I know he's listening. Zach, you gonna come on here? Come on. How about Lauren? Corona.
There's Lauren. She's like,
Come
I'm
here.
not looking. She's like, I'm
Man.
not looking.
Hey, lady. Hey, you. Everyone's avoiding us like the plague right now. Hey,
There.
Peter, come
Come on,
here.
Peter. Oh,
Peter.
he will. He will.
I know he
Peter
will.
Peter
Pete, come on in here. You know David? Sure. Okay, jump on in the mix there.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, man.
Jump in.
Introduce yourself.
Like right now,
We're
my
live
name
on
is
here.
Pete Fessick, and I am live on. What am I doing?
Okay, it's gonna rain.
Oh, it's
we're
going to
talking-
rain. Okay. What are we talking about, David?
We're just talking. Tell us about the experience here this morning.
It was
It's gonna rain. Yes, it is.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first time. So I'm a newbie, and I got to clean the turkeys last night, get up, and my first turkey drop. So yeah, but everything here was awesome.
Awesome.
The crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. These are always
And the-
fun. I'm glad to. It's cool seeing you here, and it's I've been able to participate with these guys for the last number of years, and it's always great. I always enjoy this thing here, and people laugh and carry on with me wearing this every time, but I love it. Every now and then, there's a couple people that come by and say, "Hey, can we get a picture of you with our kids and stuff?" And that puts a smile on my face because I just want everybody to have a good time, and if walking around like that makes people laugh a little bit while they're just or brightens anybody's day, and kind of a collaboration with whatever you guys are doing here. That's great.
Yeah, I love the outfit. I love the outfit. I think you're the mascot.
I know. Yeah,
I think you're the mascot. It's perfect, and you pull it off.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
always fun. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's been a great day. The weather turned out compared to yesterday. The weather,
And compared
In
to
the
what it's going to be,
60s?
compared to what it's going to be the rest of the week.
Right,
it's,
yeah.
This was the
Yeah.
day.
God
This was
shine.
The day. Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Yes,
Couldn't have-
indeed.
Weather couldn't have been better. It was so foggy this morning. You would have never thought the sun was going to come out, and it came out.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'm glad I got to finally participate in this thing,
Awesome.
and
It's always good seeing. Always good seeing Ty and Jenna
Yeah.
and the family and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's all engaged and having a good time with this. So
yeah, everybody helped out. Mackenzie's daughter, she did a great job giving the pies out, although she didn't want to give me a pie. She said I was a pie thief, and I don't really. But I still took one. Okay.
Did you?
I mean, she
Which one?
scolded me, but I still took one.
which one you go with?
I went with cherry.
the cherry pie.
I mean,
There
I
you
could have
go.
gone with the apple, but I went with the cherry. Yeah, there was a strawberry cream pie. I thought that sounded pretty good.
I'm surprised you didn't bring the golf clubs with you here today. Then.
They're not that far away. They're just down the street. But yeah, so it's been a good day. I'm glad you're here.
Awesome. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is always fun. Always glad to. Oh, got to grab Baker real quick. Got to grab Baker.
Anyway,
Did we wrap it up?
Wrap it
Rain
up.
coming. All right. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it.
yes, thanks for including me.
Thanks, Ty, and everybody.